Everyone that knows me, they know one thing: I hate rats. You know, when we started killing them in Borough Hall, you know, some of the same folks are criticizing us now, called me a murderer because I was killing rats. Well, you know what? We're going to kill rats.
The rats are absolutely going to hate this announcement. But the rats don't run this city. We do.
This is not Ratatouille. Rats are not our friends.
Are they being serious or not? I mean, I get it. It is a serious problem in New York, the rats. But I hate rats. Rats aren't gonna like this press conference. This ain't Ratatouille, brother. So New York City's not playing around with their rats, as you saw. Mayor Eric
stop
Adams.
a second? Can we acknowledge the elephant in the room here? Can we acknowledge the elephant in the room? I know we're gonna talk about this rat story, but let's just pause for a second and acknowledge what we just heard, okay? A former police chief just said he doesn't like rats, all right?
100%.
This is like, remember in The Departed where Jack is like, smell a rat. Like that is Eric Adams. I think whistleblowers are important. I think they should be protected at all costs, but man, you better watch your six if you are a whistleblower with Eric Adams. Or he just gave the bullhorn to how he hates you.
Or if you're a rat, you want to watch your back. Because apparently there's a plan to eradicate as well, though, Rick. Let's let them continue before you start judging, bro. Let's go, more.
Today we are announcing a once-in-a-generation change that would have a real impact on the cleanliness of our city. We are drastically reducing the amount of time that garbage will remain on our curb. We're shifting the time when people can set out black bags and trash from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
The biggest swing that you can take at cleaning up our streets is to shut down the all-night, all-you-can-eat rat buffet.
This would reduce the amount of time the trash is on the street before collection, keeping our streets cleaner for a longer period of time and discouraging rodents from running their own version of what we like to say open restaurants.
Let's get to all these things they're talking about, because I'm sure as you're watching this, you may be saying, why is New York City acting like they don't have a rat problem always? Anyone who's been there, I've been there a couple times and I don't live there, never have, but I've seen more rats there than I've had in this city since I've been living here since 1998. Anyway, it goes, here's the reasons why they're talking about it. There is truly a rat problem. With restaurants closed or open with limited capacity during the coronavirus pandemic, rodent activity in urban areas increased as rats searched for sources of food other than restaurant dumpsters. Remember during the pandemic, there was that whole thing, I think it was like in Venice, in Italy, they said there was like dolphins in the water or something like that because all the animals came back out once humans went into their bunkers. Anyway, it goes more. New York Sanitation Department has reported more than 21,600 rat complaints so far this year. That's roughly 71% increase since October of 2020. Here's a quick list, you guys, of the top rat cities in the country, though. New York isn't even number one. Chicago, where Rick Strom is from. Then New York and LA and DC and all those you could possibly imagine. Denver's on there at the bottom at 10.
I go to bed some nights and I can't sleep because we're worried about potential, evictions that we have on our plate, and the sadness and the children involved and the elderly person that what are we going to do? And but never in my wildest dreams have I ever gone to bed at night wondering about what to do if there's going to be thousands of bees unloaded on us.
Thousands of bees unleashed on us. That's crazy. Police officers apparently were in a really bad situation in Hadley, Massachusetts. That's when they went to serve an eviction notice to someone, and instead, this lady rolled up, unleashed her bees. I'm not mistaken here. Unleashed bees upon the police officers to get them to scatter, get away, not finish up their call. As a matter of fact, the more surprising part about this whole thing is she wasn't the one being evicted, bro. Let's watch.
Investigators say the woman arrested does not appear to know the man being evicted, but is known to travel from outside the area to protest these cases.
That's not protesting. That is not demonstrating. That is breaking the law.
Officials say there's a dispute over ownership of the home in regards to a bankruptcy case.
The bees came out unleashed and swarming, angry, and they started stinging everybody there.
Let's look at Rory S. Woods again. No F's given. She's like, yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again. Jesus. So I know I'm laughing about, but bees are a serious issue as we're gonna get to, because an official department report said that she's 55 years old. Her name is Rory S. Woods. She lives in Hadley. She arrived in an SUV towing a trailer. Bro, she was prepared, carrying beehives. Woods, who put on a beekeeper suit to protect herself, started shaking the hives and broke the cover off of one, causing hundreds of bees to swarm out and initially sting one deputy. Woods was eventually arrested, but not before several more sheriff department employees were stung, including 3 who were allergic to bees. That's the serious part. When Woods was told, look at this, man. Remember the picture that you saw of Miss Woods? When Woods was told that several officers were allergic to bees, she said, "Oh, you're allergic? Good. Damn. Here's a couple images from the moment that it happened. For some reason, I think the cops threw out the body cam evidence because they didn't want to see this happen again because it was traumatic. There she is on the right side with the purple jacket on or sweater. Unleashes the bees. Get some, bitches. And then she unleashes it. There she is fighting again with him. He's like, put the lid back on. And there she is being carted away or walked out with her bee suit on because she's like, did you know that bees sting? I don't want anything to do with that. So since then, she's been charged with 4 counts of felony assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, those bees, 3 counts of felony assault with a dangerous weapon and disorderly conduct, which is also a misdemeanor. And one more time, Dan, let's go back to her mugshot as we go to your thoughts here. No F's given.